Yo, 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 welcome back to Brandon Smooth TV. I am back at you with another review. We got Loki episode 4, and this was a real good episode. Now, of course, this episode picks up where we left off. We have Loki and Lady Loki, Sylvie, on the planet of Lamentus. And it's basically about to be destroyed. This is one of those apocalyptic events that they're stuck in, and basically they were looking for a way to escape the planet. Now, all hope was lost because the last arcs, quote unquote, or ships that were taking off, got destroyed by like asteroids and meteors falling. So what happens is right before they're destroyed, the TVA, they actually lock on their location, and they're actually able to apprehend them and bring them back to the TVA headquarters to get purged in front of the timekeepers themselves. Now, basically, when they're interrogating Loki about where they're been and what's going on, Mobius actually finds out the truth. Loki tells Mobius that he himself and all of the other time cops are basically variants. And what happened is the timekeepers actually plucked them and kidnapped them from their original timeline. So basically, what Mobius learned is he had a previous life prior to becoming a TVA agent. So once this doubt kind of starts going in Mobius's head, he actually starts to question the TVA as a whole. He starts asking the head TVA lady, Ravonna, questions like, what's going on with the Lokis? Have they been pruned yet? As far as the other agents and their interactions with Sylvie, why are they saying they had previous lives? Things like that, he started to inquire. So what he does after they basically are celebrating that they've caught, the variants, Loki and Sylvie, he actually switched phones with Ravonna, the time phones that they have. And what he did, he looked into her memory to see what Time Cop C20 was saying before she was pruned. Basically, she was sitting in front of Ravonna telling them, look, we've been lied to. The timekeepers are liars. We were variants and we had previous lives that we were actually happy in. And then, of course, he sees the video of her getting destroyed just for, inquiring and asking questions and telling the truth. Another time cop, B15, that she's one of the head ladies, she actually learns that the timekeepers took them from their previous lives too. She didn't want to believe it at first, but she actually took Sylvie to a secret location and went back to one of the timelines where they were, and she was asking her the truth, and she told her, she said, look, you had a life. You had a life prior to this, and she used some of her powers to kind of show her a glimpse so she can kind of reconfirm that was true. So now that B15 knows the truth, it's not going to be the same. She's not looking at, of course, her organization the same way. Now, basically, after Mobius learned the truth about C20, he no longer trusts the timekeepers or Ravonna, and basically, Mobius was pruned immediately. As soon as he started talking about it, he got pruned, and basically Ravonna, she knew the truth the whole time they'd been working with the timekeepers. Now, get into the timekeeper scene. This screenshot I got up right now, they actually get to be brought in front of the timekeepers for judgment. And I love Sylvie and Loki's banter back and forth with them, because they're basically saying, look, I've been killed before. You guys are faking. This whole TVA thing is nonsense. You're kidnapping people and making them do your evil biddings. So, right before they're pruned, B15 comes into the rescue, takes off their restraints, and let them get down for the big fight in front of the timekeepers. Now, the big plot twist is, once they took out all the little time cop agents, and of course, Sylvie, she takes a sword and throws it at one of the timekeepers. I'm thinking they're all powerful, won't even hit them. Chops one of their heads off, and it reveals that the timekeepers are actually robots. On some Wizard of Oz-ish. They're fakes. They're phonies. They're robots. And these are not the real timekeepers that they explain. Right after she does that, Loki actually gets pruned by Ravonna before he can actually tell Sylvie how he feels about her. He's got feelings for her, and he actually loves her. So, great episode, but the post-credit scene is what got it for me. Once Loki was actually pruned, I don't know if he was sent to another dimension with the real timekeepers, because it was 3 people, or were these alternate versions of Loki in this ongoing battle against the timekeepers to basically get these people back to their original times and stop these evil godlike beings from taking people out of the timelines to make them work for them. So don't forget to like and subscribe. This was an excellent episode. I'm going to dig into it a little more and see who the hell those 3 Loki guys were at the end in the post-credit scene. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please hit the notification bell. That way when I get a new video, you will know immediately. Peace.